Good afternoon, Dr. Washington. My name is Robert Glenn, business management major from PG County, Maryland.
Good afternoon, Dr. Washington. My name is Imani Davis. I'm a junior business marketing major from Chicago, Illinois.
Good evening. Dr. Washington, Triton Brown here, Clark Atlanta student, senior, graduated in May from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Born in Milwaukee, raised in New Orleans and Milwaukee.
Good afternoon, Dr. Washington. Nakai Garnett, junior business major from Wilmington, Delaware. And this is our project.
Basically, our project was about all grocery stores, so we decided to all pick our individual grocery stores, which I had Kroger,
I had Costco.
I have Walmart.
And then I had Sprouts Farmers Market.
and once we give y'all, a little brief introduction of each of the grocery stores, we're going to talk about our whole grocery store that we decided to pick on together as a group, which is Costco. So first, I'll start off. My individual grocery store was Kroger, which was founded 1883. It originally started in Cincinnati, Ohio. It was a man named Barry Kroger, which he was the founder of the company, and one of his mottos was to always stay ready and to always be ready, and don't sell something that you wouldn't want to sell yourself. And I believe that's very, one thing that all of us need to, understand and learn at a young age. Just don't be out here trying to put in short effort or little to no effort. Like, you always got to give your full and always be at your best and do the best thing in order to, get the best results. One unique thing about Kroger is their stock, and they also put percentages of their stocks into their employees' checks. So, just working at Kroger every day, you'll start to get a percentage of your paycheck out of your paycheck and into the stock, and that can just help you, start to learn how to invest and start learning how to, do certain things with your money and just not just all wasting it or spending it or whatever. The annual salary for Kroger is also higher than most grocery stores in the United States. Right now, it is at $12 an hour. When it first originally started, it was at $3, and that was in, I believe, 1883. Then it rose to, in 2002, it rose to $6 an hour, and right now it's at $12 to $13 an hour, depending on what pharmacy or department that you're in the actual store. Another thing about Kroger is in 2011 it became one of the largest grocery stores in the U.S., which I just told you, and now I'm gonna let my partners speak about theirs.
Hello, Dr. Washington. Again, Imani Davis. The company that I chose to do my research on is Costco. Costco was founded in 1983 out in Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington is its home base. Over the course of the first 9 years, little by little, they began to implement more amenities within the store. At first, they were just, a food market, selling hot dogs and produce. And then the next year, they implemented a meat market industry. The next year, they did medicine, optics for eyesight, and so on and so forth. To me, from the research that I gathered, the cool thing about Costco is, unlike most grocery stores, they don't follow the same plan. They consider themselves to be a warehouse. And the way that they make the bulk of their money, unlike most grocery stores, isn't from sales. It's from the actual membership that they offer to their customers. Due to the membership, they created a loyalty-based relationship with their not only customers but employees, and as a result, people not only like to shop there, but they also like to work there. The incentives are different from most companies and corporations. They include all health care, they include benefits, life insurance, dental insurance, stock options. The average salary earning base for their employees is $20 an hour, which is more than anywhere else. And I'm going to talk about more at the end, so I'm going to pass it to my brother.
Hey, Dr. Washington, Triton Brown here. I had the company of Walmart. I'm just going to give you a little bit of background information so you'll be more familiar with the company. It started off as a small discount store, which eventually grew over the past 50 years into the largest retailer in the world. Doesn't mean it's the most efficient, but it grew to the largest retailer in the world. Each week, nearly 265 million customers and members visit Walmart. More than 11, and there's more than 11,200 stores and under 55 banners in 27 countries. But with the fiscal year of 2018, revenue was at about 500.3 billion, give or take. Walmart employees, there's over 2.2 million associates worldwide. Walmart continues to be the leader in sustainability, corporate philanthropy, and employment opportunity. I know there's a lot of friends of mine, and I know some of my colleagues can also attest to that it's relatively easy to get hired on as staff at Walmart. So it's convenient for opportunity employment-wise. It's all a part of pretty much unwavering commitment and creating opportunities. Everyday low price or EDLP is pretty much the cornerstone of Walmart's strategy, and their price focus has never been stronger. Today's customer usually seeks convenience and one-stop shopping that Walmart offers. We already know that Walmart usually has the lower prices. You can get things at Walmart typically for the lowest price, and it's convenient. There's a Walmart just in about every neighborhood, you can say. From grocery to entertainment to sporting goods and crafts, Walmart usually provides the deep assortment that their customers appreciate, whether it be shopping online or shopping physically through the store. Walmart currently operates in three primary store formats in the U.S., each custom tailored to its neighborhood. And then I'll pass it on to my colleague here.
So how you doing, Dr. Washington? Nakai Garnett, and I chose Sprouts Farmers Market Incorporated. And so it's obviously a supermarket, and it was kind of rooted and born in 1943 by Henry Boney, where he served fresh fruits at his bodega in California. And then the founders, his grandchildren, Stan and Sean, they opened up the first Sprouts Market in the hometown of Chandler, Arizona. And then, so they came up with the slogan, healthy living for less. So they really were focused on having the best fresh produce, the best helping the community be healthy while also eating good for lesser prices. In 2011, the company merged with Henry Farmers Market. This became one of the largest mergers in the supermarket industry, with both companies having about $1 billion in annual revenue. And so they kept expanding. They bought out Sunflower Farmers Market that had only about 37 stores. And then from there, they had about 150 stores. In 2013, they opened up on the NASDAQ market for the first time going public. And they were basically, during this time, at the forefront out of all the supermarkets in terms of focusing on health and the value of their produce. And so from there, they continued to expand, adding stores around the Atlanta, Georgia area and other southern states. And so today they have about 300 stores coast to coast. They also started launched a partnership with Amazon Prime, where they can now deliver food to their customers within a 2-hour delivery period. And basically Sprouts Farmers Market focuses on their community, and they've raised lots of money for their community. They started Sprouts Healthy Community Foundation, which has committed about $2.2 million to the community and helping nonprofit organizations with that. And they also have done other organizational things to help the community, such as Grab and Give Holiday Food Drive. They fed over 2 million families, and they've also raised about 16,000 pounds of food and water for these families affected by Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma, and also raising money for the Red Cross. And so today they have about 27,000 employees. The CEO, Amin Meridia, and by 2020 they have committed to having their company and stores be zero waste. And so now we'll talk about the company that we chose.
So as a whole, like we stated earlier, we decided to go with Costco. And you know, one thing that I can say about Costco that I haven't seen with any other grocery store or department store anywhere is they have Costco gas, and a lot of people know with Costco gas, like it's way cheaper than regular fuel prices. And this is just them, you know, having their own actual gas and everything, and people love to go there, and it's a great thing. Another thing that they do is they do not require background checks, and they do hire and do not, you know, dwell on the past or look at individuals based off, you know, if they had any previous run-in with the laws or anything like that.
To piggyback off of what he said, off of what Costco offers, not only the gas, but the fact that they offer groceries, from groceries, you know, auto repairs, up to diamonds. They're like the only food service industry that offers that. One of the downfalls for a corporation, if they're willing and thinking about investing, they might look at the fact that Costco would return an average of 11% on a dollar, but in reality, their sales are up due to the memberships and the costs and the loyalty of the customers. Some of the pros, just as a consumer from looking at Costco, is that they're family based. And they'll work in your benefit because you won't have to pay for ad space and advertisement. Costco has taken an approach throughout history of doing guerrilla marketing, kind of just based solely off of word of mouth. Though the membership is required for at least one person to have, they don't base their sales off of one person having it. They know that one family member might have it, and it'll be 8 other people pulling up to invest and buy products from the grocery store. Most of the highest sales and numbers come on Sundays after church, which I saw and I read. And then another great thing, if you just want to invest in something in general, is that Costco's recession proof. It was one of the few markets that actually returned to dollar during the 2008 crash. So yeah. Anything else?
I think that about wraps up the reason why we chose Costco as the primary company we would choose to invest in. Anything else?
That's it. This is Robert Glenn speaking again.
Imani Davis.
Triton Brown.
And Kai Garnett.
And this is it.